Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rikakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Now, when you're looking at the situation that every human is dealing with today, they're living in God's house, which He created. See, He created this earth, this planet, and all humans is living in His house. And so, looking at that situation, people are very prideful on how they're acting, because especially these governments, the governments of men, they living by their own rules and their own guidelines and not listening to the owner of the house. See, they telling people that they can do what they want to do in God's house. They can live how they want to live in God's house. See, they trying to tell people what to do in God's house. We want you to do this. We want you to do that. Make it mandatory. This is what you got to do. Around here, like it's their house. They making rules and regulations and allowing people to break rules and regulations like it's their house. That's how high the pride is of these people. Now, I'm gonna start off with pretty much the punishment of this pride. The punishment of the pride of these people. Let me get 2nd Ezra chapter 8. 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." You see, the people on this planet, they're walking with great pride, like they created something. Like this is their earth. This land is their land to tell somebody what to do. And so that's just such a prideful thing for them to do. Now let's see him. Let's get the main culprit in Habakkuk. We're going to identify the main culprit, because see, these Christians and Jehovah's Witnesses, they'll tell you something about some fallen angel that was sent to earth as a punishment, because he was up there fighting with God. See, that's what these Christians will tell you. But let's see who the real culprit. Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2. And let me go ahead and, where we at? 4 minutes. Let me go ahead and use my Bible on my phone. Okay, here we go. Let's get that Habakkuk 2, verse 5. Say, ye also ye also, because he transgressed by wine. That's his philosophies and doctrines. He transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. See, this is the proud man, and he's the man who is set up over the earth. Like Daniel 4:17, he's the base man that God set up over the earth. But he's so proud, he's going to tell people to disobey God by breaking God's rules and doing what he say. You see, and making him pretty much their God, their power, who they depend on and trust. See, now let's get what he have done outside of being a proud man and ruling over all the people. Oh, let's go back to Habakkuk Salakia. Let's identify this creature. Chapter 3, verse 3, it say God came from Teman. See, Teman is who this proud man is. Let's see who Teman is. Let's get Teman. Okay, what does it say at the top? Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Okay, let's get Teman. Verse 11. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman. The book of Habakkuk is talking about the red dragon Edomites. See, these individuals so prideful, they think that this is their earth. This earth belongs to them. They didn't, God didn't have nothing to do with it. See, they talking about Big Bang, created the earth, evolution. They don't have God in their thoughts. I want to get that verse. But let's get this 29. Let's see here, 29, verse 16. It say, surely, let me highlight this. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for the work say unto him that made it, he made me not. See, that's what these people saying. That's what these Edomites are saying. He didn't make me. Evolution. I was evolved. We just evolved to this point. Wasn't no intelligent being named God or Yahweh that made me. He said, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding. See, oh, God said men can't be with men and women can't be with women. Oh, he don't got no understanding on that. See, we set the guidelines on that. Don't listen to him when it comes to that, because he don't got no understanding. Now, since I said this, men on men and women on women, let's get that in Romans chapter 1. It says, for the visible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen. It's clearly seen that the Most High created this world. This is his house. He created this home that we're living in. This man did not create it, and it didn't evolve from anything. and at the bottom of the verse it says, so that they are without excuse. It's no excuse. Looking at the thing that's clearly made by God is no excuse to have some kind of attitude or some kind of thought in your head that you wasn't created by God. But that's what the Edomites, that's what they do. Now, let's see here. Isaiah 40 is just so powerful. Let's get Isaiah 40. Starting with 13. It says, who have directed the Spirit of the Lord, or being his counselor have taught him? 14. With whom took his took he counsel, and who instructed him and taught him in the path of just judgment, and taught him knowledge and showed him the way of understanding? Who? Okay. Let's go to verse 21. He said, have you not known? Have you not heard? Have it not been told you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? See, these dragons know, man. They've been told since they were little kids what's going on around here and who did what. Verse 25. To whom then will ye liken to me? Or shall I be equal? To whom shall he be equal? Pretty much, says the Holy One. See, who they gonna liken to God and say that whatever is equal to God? Because these jokers still dealing with gods. That's why they have these idols that they sit around and worship and do all kind of stuff toward. But when it comes to the true God, they act like they turn retarded all of a sudden. Let me get 48. Isaiah 48. What is that? 13. It say, my hand also have laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand have spanned the heaven. When I call unto them, they stand up together. See, the Most High created this earth. He set the foundation. Not on the earth, the sky, and the heavens above. But these dragons act like they done did something. They act like they made something happen. Now let me get what is it? Psalm 124. Okay. Is it Psalms 124? Verse 5, it said, then the proud waters have gone over our soul. Now, when it's talking about proud waters, this talking about these Edomites and their wine that they pushing. That's why Habakkuk said that they transgressed by wine. Now, verse 8 said, our help is in the name of Yahweh who made heaven and earth. See, that's who we hoping on. We not hoping on no darn red dragon, no Edomite. It's not happening. Now, let me get Acts and see what else the Lord is saying He said, how bet the Most High dwelleth not in temple made with hands, as saith the prophets. 49. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will you build me, saith the Lord, or what is the place of my rest? Have not my hands made all these things? See, that's what these 2/3 Israelites and these Edomites is not understanding. The Lord has made this situation. This is not a situation where you can do what you want to do, because you ain't make nothing. You ain't put nothing together. See, now I had that Job 38. Let me get that Job 38. I'm thinking Job 38 because these people acting like they done did something. They so prideful. They acting like they have done something. Now this is the Lord talking. I'm going to skim through this. It say in verse 1, then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, verse 2, who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? Verse 3, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will command thee, and answer you me. Where was you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Declare if you have understanding. Who have laid the measures thereof, if you know it? Or who have stretched the line upon it? Whereas are the foundation thereof fastened, or who laid the cornerstone thereof? See, none of these dragons ain't did nothing. They barely can maintain the situation, but they can't make nothing. And the stuff that they can make and are doing, most of it, they got it from the Israelites, stole their invention, or the Lord gave it to them so He can confound they behind. But these are questions He asking. What in the world have you done? These people ain't done nothing, man. But they so prideful. See, they real prideful. Let me get Jeremiah. All right, 13 and 9. What does this say? Thus says the Lord, after this manner will I marry the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem. See, that's why we went into slavery. Because we were so prideful, like we had created something, like we had did something. But we ain't done nothing. This is His house, and that's wicked just to even think that you done something. To act like you done something when you ain't done nothing. What Ecclesiasticus 9 say, why is earth and ashes proud? See, we ain't nothing but dirt. But we'll sit up here and act like we can make our own decision. We can make our own rules. And it ain't going to happen with Yahweh. He ain't going for it. Verse 11 and 14. Chapter 11, verse 14. It say poverty or prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from Him. See, everything coming from the Lord. Okay? And what making these people think that they just gonna get away with something? They gonna be in His house and doing whatever they want to do and get away with it. It's not gonna happen. Let me get verse 40 while I'm running out of time. Verse chapter 39. Let's see here. What 20? Starting at 28. Cause see, he already know what was gonna happen from the beginning. So he prepared some things for prideful Negroes. That's why he said great misery is coming for these 2/3 and these Edomites and other heathens that think they so important. Ecclesiastes 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which is in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. See, he set up a situation where he gonna punish they behind for being proud, thinking that they got something. Think verse 40. Let's see here. 40 and 9, it say death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. Verse 10, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. See, he created a punishment for these proud behind people. And they gonna have to pay, man. They gonna have to pay. You is not getting away with this pride attitude, doing what Job's wife told him to do, cursing God in his face, cursing him out. It's not gonna happen. 1 Kings 8:27. But will God indeed dwell on the earth? Behold, the heavens of heavens cannot contain thee. How much less this house that I have built? See, yeah, they talking about these raggedy churches is the house of God. None of this stuff can contain the Lord, man. The creator of all things, nothing can contain him. These people are playing with fire, but they think they're going to do what they want to do in his house. See, this earth is God's house, and a bunch of bad behind children living in it, tearing up the place, thinking that they somebody, and they can do whatever they want to do in somebody else's house. So, pretty much, I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to these elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.